Viewers of Focus TV, how are you? How is everything? I think you are fine. You know the problem that is now affecting Ugandans. It is the fuel price. Everyone is complaining. But this day we have got our brother, wherever you are, is your brother. He's called Daniel Mushabe, of which is the general manager of Mount Meru Petroleum, Uganda Limited. He will take us in this topic of high prices of fuel, and I'm sure he's very good on it since he has been a manager for different companies, and he has taken long while serving this project of fuel ABC. So people would need to know who you
are. Thank you very much, Feti TV. I appreciate you for the confidence you put in me and trusting me to share a few things about the current fuel situation in the country and indeed worldwide. I'm Daniel Mushabe, General Manager, Mount Meru Petroleum, Uganda Limited. I've worked in this industry for the last 20 years. So I believe I'll share with you something useful.
Okay, I think you heard the way how he's strong in speaking, even in the business. You understand it well. Yes, people, you have heard the way, or you have seen the way how people are suffering in this fuel let me call it fuel journey.
Yes, the prices are going up, and there are reasons why the prices are going up. First and foremost, is the issue of demand and supply. As you see, during lockdown, the whole economy was down. There was total lockdown. I mean, the world economies were in lockdown. Now, when the world economies opened up with the end of COVID-19, OPEC, that's the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. It's a cartel of countries that has a number of countries, including Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and a number of UAE and a number of other countries. They have not increased production. So as long as demand and supply don't meet, fuel prices will definitely continue to go up. Then the second issue that has worsened the situation is the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. I'll give you an example. America alone has been using the total fuel usage in America. 8% was coming from Russia. What has happened now? Sanctions on Russia, no exporting, so it has pressed more demand. It has pushed more demand for fuel in a very limited supplied world. So that's one of the reasons. Then of course we have our own regional issues, the delays in loading and stockouts in Kenya. Kenya is always having stockout. If you know, you've heard offline, I told you about the Kenyan pipeline. When the ships come and discharge at Mombasa, you first pump in the same pipeline, you pump to Western Kenya, to different loading depots. That's at Eldoret, Kisumu, Nakuru and Nairobi. You pump there a certain product, for example, petrol. Then you have to first wait, then clean the pipe, then pump diesel. So if I send my truck today to Kenya to go and load in Kisumu, I end up spending about up to 7 days waiting to load. It's one of the reasons. But fortunately, people may ask what has been happening. What about the other routes, like the route of Tanzania? First of all, it's costly, it's long. And for a number of years, we've had unfairness on the side of TZ. Ugandan registered trucks, not only for fuel, any cargo truck, they charge it $500 per truck as road toll fees. Yet, Tanzanian registered trucks, when they're in Uganda, we charge them only $50. Imagine the difference of 50 and 500. But my company, Mount Meru, and others from 2018, we've been complaining. We've written to all authorities, up to even the level of the president, His Excellency the President. But fortunately, the last visit of Her Excellency, the Tanzanian President, when she was in Uganda about a week or two ago, we decided, with her and the Ugandan government, to harmonize this. And what have we done? They've agreed to reduce the toll fees per truck from $500 per truck to 144, which is welcome. Maybe we'll start noticing benefits in not a distant future. We'll start noticing some benefits, then maybe we can divert to, when Kenya is delayed, we have plan B, and that will be Tanzania. Yes, those are the three reasons I can think of right now that have pushed up the prices. The prices will continue to go up because of those issues.
Which advice do you give them?
If maybe the advice I can give the Ugandan government is for us to start looking because the experience of COVID-19 and the current world conflicts like Russia and Ukraine, what's happening, it is teaching us something to note that world events have a direct bearing on us. So we need to think inward so that we mitigate such things. Number one, you can see when the president talked about that we've discussed of bread, we start thinking about maybe we use cassava. People, there were some ridicules on social media, but that's the reality because Ukraine is one of the biggest producer. It's the biggest producer of wheat. Now without wheat or with limited from other sources, then the cost of bread will be unaffordable. So we may indeed start, not necessarily cassava, but our indigenous ways of surviving such things. It's one of the things that I can talk about. Then also another thing that we look at is the transportation. Now that the fuels have gone up, if we had trains, we would all park our cars and use trains. The buses, if there were buses, functional buses in the city, not everyone would be forced to drive, and the effect would be lessened. It wouldn't affect us as much as it's affecting us right now. It wouldn't if the transport system is sorted out. The another thing that we have to look at, we all know that in 2025, that's the expected oil production it's supposed to start. Then maybe we can try to fasten the process, because that's when we can have control. But as long as we don't have controls in a number of things, then if things are out of our control, then we will not be able to mitigate the effects that we are facing.
Okay. Okay, I think you heard the way how he has explained well. Then which last message do you have?
Now, the last message that I can talk about, the prices will continue to go up, like I explained in the Runyankore version, unless those things are addressed.
So people should tighten their belts.
Yeah, we need to tighten our belts. I don't foresee unless OPEC increases production.
Won't this make these people, I mean citizens, think bad about the government?
It's not the government of Uganda. Like when online on someone called in, you saw someone who sent a message from USA saying the cost of a liter, the cost of a liter of fuel in USA is about $3. That is about 10,000 shillings. We are still around 5,500, and most countries, it's a worldwide phenomenon. It's not only on Uganda.
This is Fatres TV. Okay, people who have been watching Fatres TV, keep watching, keep streaming. People who are on Twitter, you can go there and you search Fatres TV. People who are on YouTube, you can search Fatres TV. People who are on Facebook, still you can do the same. But on 29th, it will be on Sunday. Daniel Mushabe, who is the team chairman, will be heading to Busoga, and we will be in that stadium. And Fatres TV will be there to stream live, whichever that will be going on. So people keep on. There is even another TV. It is called Solot TV. Fatwest TV and Solo TV will be there doing their work. How are you good with this team chairman?
I think that's that you you called me here to discuss about fuel.
Yes.
But all I can say, not on behalf of my company, but on my own behalf, I wish you well. We wish you success, and you and your team and team chairman. We wish you success, and at a personal level, you have all our support.
Okay, I think you've heard people have been following, even him, Mr. Daniel Mushabe has been following and he supported on as a person, not on behalf of the company. Thank you very much.
Thank you.